We see coverage that's very us versus them, that focuses on the suffering of our side to the exclusion of the suffering on the other side, that some victims are portrayed as worthy and other victims are somehow less worthy, or that a life on one side is not necessarily equivalent to a life on the other side. It's my belief that these us versus them narratives make the war even more intractable and make peace, or even a discussion of peace, even more remote and less possible.
Media follows politics, and this is why we're not seeing a very fair coverage of this conflict, I would say, in the Western part of the world. And I think this is very disappointing, because I think that the Western countries, they always advocate for democracy and for rule of law and for human rights. And I think they really failed to show those values that they believe in the current coverage of the conflict.
I think any conflict offers an opportunity for media and for peace media, especially an opportunity to see the value of what peace journalism brings to the table, the value of better balance, the value of giving a voice to the voiceless, and critically, the value of building bridges, of rejecting the us versus them narratives.
Peace journalism is about reporting the facts, telling the truth, which is really not happening right now. It's about being peace-oriented and conflict-sensitive. So, of course, when we dehumanize the other, it's not being conflict-sensitive. It's about being people-oriented. So actually telling the stories of people that are directly affected by the conflict. I think if we agree that killing is not okay, if we agree that war is not something that we should ever accept, like, as a peace journalist, I would say that it's not okay for me to see people being killed on the Israeli side. Also, it's not okay for me to see people being killed on the Palestinian side. I would like to be subjective, take the side of peace. It's like, there's no objectivity in the media. We all know this, but it's more about like how you portray the conflict in a way that would contribute to its end, or to its resolution, or to its transformation. That's what we seek for as peace journalists.